this money to say, like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want?
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action here with Howell. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Howell. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now throwing on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now. Now Howell off to play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Working quickly here. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. And the shotgun, Howell. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds McConkey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Herbert from the gun. He's going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everything in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Walker. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing on first is Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down. It will... We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up third and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin. But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now out of the shotgun. Throw secured by George Pickett. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickett. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Throw again, it's Howell. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. Second down coming up. Howell from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for George Pickens that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Howell back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Howell. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To the air on first down. Howell. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference.
Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for two. He's throwing for it! And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's to his back. Here's Rashad White. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Running back sent in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Herbert. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On third down, Herbert. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. He has it at the 22. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, Howell. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play action here with Howell. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He'll throw it. He's going deep this time. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 43. Pass complete to Walker. Jukes one defender. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Buying some time, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Howell out of the shotgun. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. It's a Seattle touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, Herbert. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 28. He throws a bullet deep to the... They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's the Seahawk offense ready for another shot at 2 points. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds McConkey. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Seahawks pick it up. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add two more onto the massive lead they've got? Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action now for Herbert. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. White trying this straight ahead. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 3 yards on the first step. Running with Walker again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Through the 35. Kenneth Walker. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score this game. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's on the move. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. We've got 2nd down. Throwing on first is Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Herbert. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. This set of downs starts with an option right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Walker on 1st down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
You get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Herbert on first down. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So that brings up second down. Back to the air, Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Herbert throwing again. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. It's Herbert once more. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.